to make your Beltline drive a little better. A live report from the new flex lanes straight ahead.
Also cracking down on election harassment. The new proposal to protect poll workers and clerks.
We've got the latest in traffic, plus we're planning out your day before storms arrive, perhaps by the weekend.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Leah Lynchide.
And I'm Chris Stanford. It's been 5 years in the making, and it all comes together today. The Beltline drive about to get a little bit easier.
Yeah, so the new flex lanes now open just in time for your morning commute. This is a DOT simulation video showing drivers what to expect. You heard Chris, 5 years in the planning here. The lanes have been under construction for more than a year, since last March. Our McKenna Alexander live along the Beltline all morning long to keep an eye on how the project's going.
All right, we're checking in with her now. McKenna, what are you seeing?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm feeling first, and it's excitement. I don't know how I'm feeling that because people are in their cars, but you can just feel the energy on the highway. People are glad this is finally done and that hopefully traffic can get a little bit better. So right now, it's closed. That red X means that you cannot be entering the lane. If it's yellow, it means it's going to be closing soon and you need to exit. And if it's green, you are free to go in and limit a little bit of traffic. So here's how this works behind the scenes. The state has installed more than 40 cameras along the Beltline. Crews will monitor the stretch for any problems, slowdowns, or traffic jams from their traffic management hub in Milwaukee. They're able to open and close those lanes with the press of a button. Now, some reminders, the flex lane's not a carpool or express lane, meaning you still have to go 55 miles an hour. Some other important restrictions, no vehicles heavier than 5 tons and no trailers are allowed to use it. So we're going to be tracking this all morning, letting you know how the traffic's looking so far. Right now, almost rush hour, pretty close. We're getting there. Coming up in our next half hour, we give updates and let you know more about what these flex lanes are showing.
All right, McKenna Alexander, exciting day. Thank you very much. Team coverage continuing this morning. Chris Reese is also keeping an eye on your first warn traffic. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, we start out with the Beltline at I-3990. So far, traffic is moving along smoothly, but we are starting to see more cars showing up on the Beltline. Here's some good news for you. I'm not expecting any weather-related issues when it comes to your commute today, going to work or headed home, but I will tell you, sunglasses are needed, especially if you're going to be traveling east this morning and west this afternoon. We're going to see a lot of that sunshine. This is the Beltline right now. Everything is all green. So you saw the camera. Let's keep things green for as long as we can throughout the morning. Temperatures are in the mid-60s as you head out. We're going to be warming things up into the upper 70s for your highs this afternoon. Madison coming in the low 60s, though, right at 62. Dew points are into the upper 50s, and we'll watch dew points continue to fall as the morning goes on. Janesville, good morning. You're at 64, 63 in Platteville. Wisconsin Dells, a little bit cooler, waking up into the upper 50s. You're right at 59. Doppler track, any showers from overnight. Those have moved on out of here, now being focused over parts of Michigan. High pressure starting to slide on in. Those showers last night were a reinforcing shot of some cooler air. Winds will come out of the north and northeast, though, as the day continues to go on. And as this area of high pressure out of Canada settles in, it just sets the stage for some incredibly comfortable weather around here. This is 3 o'clock. Temperatures right around 76. We'll cool down into the mid-50s tonight, and we'll see more 70s and 80s for tomorrow. I've been watching the dome of heat that I'm still expecting to build to our west as we go through the weekend and into next week. But perhaps we see some shots of cooler air that prevent a lot of that heat from making it all the way towards us, keeping us a little cooler, but maybe we'd have to introduce more chances for some showers and thunderstorms. That is something I'm going to keep a very close eye on as we move towards next week. Our next storm chance arrives late Thursday night to the early morning hours on Friday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all feature a chance for showers and thunderstorms. But as we start to move into next week, at least for now, we're still looking hot and humid. I'm not going to knee-jerk react to some of the model runs just yet. But depending on what the trends are for the rest of today, you might begin to see some changes to that forecast next week.
Okay, we're going to keep checking in with you on that, Chris. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
New this morning, the Wisconsin Elections Commission rejecting guidance for clerks on the latest state Supreme Court ruling.
The ruling will outlaw absentee ballot drop boxes in upcoming elections. The evenly divided commission repeatedly deadlocked on what to tell the more than 1,800 clerks in Wisconsin ahead of the August 9th primary. Republican members argue that they want to help clerks understand the court's ruling. Democrats in the commission say the guidance proposed goes too far and would only confuse the clerks.
Candidate for Governor Tim Ramthun is once again pushing to decertify the 2020 election in Wisconsin. It's about that state Supreme Court.
It's more powerful, it has more depth, and basically it is to re-emphasize the term decertification, because as Attorney Mueller had said, when the ballot drop boxes were used illegally, anything and all things that went into them made them null and void the moment they went into the box.
So this is all about the state Supreme Court ruling on ballot drop boxes. Ramthun says since justices just declared them illegal, the ballots cast in 2020 using one shouldn't count. He's now introducing a new bill asking the legislature to decertify the election. Experts say that is impossible to do. In the city of Madison, Mayor Satya Rhodes-Conway wants to impose a new fine for anyone who harasses elections officials, up to $1,000.
The fine is intended to protect poll workers who face harassment. The mayor says it comes out of a tense political climate for those officials. Our political reporter Will Keneally spoke with the mayor and has more on what it means for the fall elections.
Democracy is under attack.
That's why Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes-Conway is working with Common Council members to introduce a new ordinance to increase the fine for those who harass elections officials.
We are seeing a pattern of our clerks and our election officials being harassed for doing their job.
She cited a national survey of local elections officials.
Nearly a quarter of those hostile messages suggested that their targets should die. Many alleged treason and called for investigations, prosecutions, and yes, even executions.
The fine would be for anyone who commits disorderly conduct against the city clerk or poll workers, the ones who actually run the election. Because it's a city ordinance, the fine is a civil forfeiture, like a ticket. But Madison City Attorney Mike Haas says the city would forward any incident that rises to the level of a crime to the Dane County DA.
The proposed ordinance would give us a more effective tool to catch offensive behavior and stop it before it becomes criminal.
And Rhodes-Conway says this is personal for the clerk and poll workers in Madison.
Our clerks have received specific threats over the last 2 years. They have received specific harassment, and we felt like it was important for us to take action.
The ordinance will be introduced at the Common Council meeting tonight, and the mayor hopes it will be in place before the August primary.
You can even criticize our electoral system if you would like, but don't take it out on the clerks and the poll workers. They're just doing their job.
Will Keneally reporting there. City Attorney Mike Haas says this would be the first ordinance on the books with an enhanced penalty for actions against a specific type of official. There are some other enhancers, though, in the city ordinance. He says, for example, for conduct where the person is under the influence.
More campaign news this morning. Governor Evers is reporting he's raised more than $10 million over the first 6 months of this year as he prepares for what might be a tough re-election bid in November. The top Republican candidates, construction company owner Tim Michels and former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish, have until Friday to report their fundraising totals.
After a couple of years of virtual meetings, the Madison Common Council is back to in-person meetings.
First of all, let me just say welcome. Welcome back to the chambers. It's good to see you all in person, and I'm really glad that we are able to facilitate this hybrid meeting.
In this hybrid format going forward, members of the public may choose to watch or provide comment in person or virtually. Officials say the Common Council determines the format of upcoming council meetings in advance on an ongoing basis.
New information out of the House Select Committee's 7th public hearing on the Capitol attack from January 6th. Lawmakers yesterday examined whether former President Trump helped mobilize extremist groups like the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers that day. There are also new questions of possible witness tampering by the president.
President Trump tried to call a witness in our investigation. That person declined to answer or respond to President Trump's call and instead alerted their lawyer to the call.
Vice Chair of the committee, Representative Liz Cheney there. She says information about the call has also been forwarded to the Justice Department.
State Justice Department joining 20 other states in calling for regulations for ghost guns. The weapons, which are usually homemade and don't require background checks, have come under scrutiny after being used in crimes. The regulations pushed by AG Josh Kaul here in Wisconsin and others would require people to pass a background check before they can purchase a gun kit.
New this morning, 4 people are in jail up in Portage after a high-speed chase that led to a hit and run. Police say they tried to stop a car near the Columbia County Courthouse around 7 Monday night. The car sped off, officers ultimately calling off the chase for safety reasons. The car, stolen from Chicago, later found in a hit and run. A tip led officers to the suspects hiding out in a house where they also found multiple guns as well as cash and drugs.
In New York City, 2 people are dead, including a 7-year-old boy, after a boat overturned yesterday off the shoreline. 10 others were rescued. Authorities say that a family chartered the boat. NYPD sent divers into the Hudson River to rescue some of them. The captain is in critical condition. The condition of the others involved have not been released.
A Wisconsin-based meat company has a Class 1 recall out right now for its ham products. Phosphine Meats is based in Sparta. Several of their products are under recall. A Class 1 recall means there's a reasonable chance eating the products could cause serious health issues, including death. We have the packaging numbers you should be checking for in your fridge. That's over on channel3000.com.
Coming up, multi-million-dollar upgrade. We'll check in on the progress to renovations at Camp Randall.
And we're in the 608 this morning with a preview of Outrageous Wednesdays with the Rock County Historical Society when we return.
A good night's sleep starts on a new mattress from Steinhoffels. The new Beauty Rest Black is here, redesigned and more luxurious and comfortable than ever. Queen mattresses start at just $26.99. Plus, get $200 in Steinhoffels cash. Or get a Beauty Rest Harmony Luxe with its innovative support, comfort, and cooling for just $14.99. And with Steinhoffels special financing and free delivery, you can't make a mistake. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
Do you have a coffee smile? Drinking coffee causes yellow teeth for thousands of people just like you. And whitening toothpaste just doesn't make those stains go away. Introducing Power Swabs, the first teeth whitening system that lifts coffee stains off your teeth in less than 5 minutes without whitening strips or trays.
The Power Swabs were so easy to use. I don't have to have strips sitting on my face for an hour. I don't have to have a foam tray where I feel like I'm going to gag or I'm going to go play football. I've tried like every over-the-counter whitening because, you know, I'm one of those people that's like obsessed with white teeth.
So with the strips I've used in the past, most of them are like you got to leave it on for 30 minutes and the whole experience is just not comfortable. But with Power Swabs, I just snapped it open and rubbed it on and it was good to go.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab and I just got to rub it on my teeth, and that was it.
The Secret is a tooth detergent and whitening agent developed by Dr. Martin Ginniker that lifts stains off of your teeth. Power Swabs remove stains on natural teeth, veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns. The best part is you just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you'll have whiter teeth. No more sitting at home with a whitening strip or tray in your mouth for 30 minutes twice a day.
When I use these whitening strips, I noticed when I would drink, I would get this crazy sensitivity. It would go right to my brain, and I'm like, I hate this. So why do I have to go through the monstrosity of this pain just because I want to whiten my teeth? With Power Swabs, there was zero sensitivity.
Within the first day with the Power Swab, I noticed there was a difference. I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. Whiten your teeth today by ordering Power Swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Yes, 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free, plus you'll receive a free Quick Stick pen. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
Most senators couldn't tell you the cost of a gallon of milk. Thanks, Ruben. Or how much beef has gone up this year. But I'm not like most senators or any of the other millionaires running for Senate. My mom was a teacher and my dad worked third shift. I know how hard you work. And I know that by bringing manufacturing home, we create jobs and we lower costs. If we want to change Washington, we got to change the people we send there. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back. We're on the 608 this morning to preview an evening of live music, tasty food, and beautiful works of art.
Josh Breider's live in Janesville this morning to tell us all about Outrageous Wednesdays. Hey there, Josh.
Hey guys, yeah, summer of fun all the way through the end of August. Every Wednesday here in Janesville, they're holding those Outrageous Wednesdays. It's a great opportunity to get out and support local. This morning, I want to bring in the Executive Director of the Rock County Historical Society, Tim Moss. Tim, good morning. Thanks for having us down.
Absolutely.
So big day, of course, it is Wednesday. What do you have on tap tonight?
So tonight we're actually celebrating the connection between Jimi Hendrix and Janesville. So widely unknown, but one of the local residents who passed away last year has done artwork over the years, and one of his pieces is actually in the Jimi Hendrix Museum. So he'd worked with him. He did a lot of the posters for his different concerts around the country and whatnot. So we are celebrating that with an art gallery opening of all of this man's work. His name was Brad Cantwell, and his family is here setting things up so we can learn more about this.
That is so cool. So every Wednesday you've got a different theme.
We do.
It's a little bit different every week.
Yeah. So far we've had Gay Pride, which was an amazing success. Looking forward, we have a biker night coming up in August. We have the Outrageous Wednesday Authors Edition on July 27th. And then we're going to end the season this year with the opening of the first ever Rock County Legacies exhibit, focusing on the people that worked at the General Motors plant here in Janesville.
So you've been going 3 years strong. You know, what got you started with the Outrageous Wednesdays, and how has this transformed over the last 3 years?
The pandemic, honestly, was the start. So we realized we're talking with our artists for the art fair having to cancel and learning that they just were feeling that we don't want to create anymore because we have no outlets to share and sell. So we knew we could do stuff outside. So boom, all of a sudden it was musical arts, the food arts, and the local artists came together. And it started really small, and people would be scattered in chairs all over the campus just to get out and see other people and feel a little sense of normalcy during the summer of 2020. And then things loosened up again, obviously, for 21, and now it's just really booming this year.
It's got to be pretty awesome to be able to see all of the local talent that you're able to showcase here in the Rock County community.
Yeah, it makes me more excited to continue to live here because there's so much diverse talent that we see with the 40-some artists here in our Artisans Gift Shop, and then the people that come out on the Wednesday nights and show and sell. It's a great community supporting each other.
All right, Outrageous Wednesdays. Of course, it is Wednesday today, so hit us with the details tonight.
So 5 to 8 p.m., so we'll have live music from a DJ playing all Jimi Hendrix era kind of music. The food truck is Eat at Joe's. We'll have the art exhibit from Brad Cantwell in the Tallman Carriage House all evening, and of course, the bar will be open. So the weather's cooperating, so we're going to have a good time.
Something for everyone.
Absolutely.
All right, Tim, thank you so much. Appreciate it. If you'd like to learn more about the schedule and what's happening here at the Rock County Historical Society this summer, guys, you can go to the story up on channel3000.com.
Sounds like a great time. Some history, some Hendrix, some beverages.
Yeah, history and Hendrix. I like that.
A little bit of everything.
Thanks, Josh.
Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out to him on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or shoot him an email for a chance to be featured.
The new look at south end of Camp Randall on schedule to be completed in August, just in time for Wisconsin's season opener against Illinois State on September 3rd. Yesterday, the Badgers gave us a hard hat tour of the progress on the $77 million renovation and a sneak peek at the new turf. It's officially named now Barry Alvarez Field.
Looking great.
Fieldhouse there, yeah.
The Brewers visiting the Minnesota Twins in a battle of division leaders. Andrew McCutchen getting the party started in the first. 1 for McCutchen and 2 gone to give the Crew a 2-0 lead. But then the rains came and came and came. 3 rain delays in this game. Brewers ultimately pulling away with the win, though, 6-3.
Yeah, it happens, you know.
Look at that rain come down. I was about to say damp. That is a downpour.
Yeah. You're gonna get your beverage all wet.
Not if you have a smart poncho like those
drink.
ladies. Chris Reese, we don't need a poncho today, though.
Not at all. You need sunglasses and the sunscreen as you head out the door today. Sunshine is going to be in play. Temperatures are comfortable to get you started. It is 62 right now in Madison. Dew points are into the upper 50s, and temperatures over the next 12 hours are going to be warming things up into the upper 70s for those highs overall. So 62 right now, 73 by the time we get you towards 10 o'clock. By noon, we're going to be at 76. We don't warm up too much more after that. We'll add perhaps another degree or two. I'm looking at highs topping out right around 78, and that happens probably closer to about 4 o'clock. That's when we get our true peak heating of the day. Again, low humidity sticks around with that along with the sunshine. That's because a cold front is pushing through right now. Northerly winds will continue to filter in behind that. This is your hiking forecast, by the way, especially as we begin to look forward into the week ahead. We're going to be at 76 by the time we get you towards midday, and then 77 at 3 o'clock. Your only hazards today are bugs and sunburn. So it's a good hiking day overall. The thing is, that could change up for us as early as Friday afternoon. We could see perhaps a soaking rainfall come through at some point Friday morning, and then additional showers are going to be possible into Saturday into Sunday. So we'll really want to watch those rain chances that we could have in store for the weekend and into early next week before more storm chances develop, perhaps by late next week.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. Happening now, it is Amazon Prime Day. It is, it's so confusing because Prime Day is actually 2 days, right?
Right.
I got sucked in yesterday. We'll see if I get sucked back in today. So they offer a bunch of discounts on a bunch of stuff for Prime members, including electronics and toys, all sorts of stuff. A facility manager in Minnesota says it's go time.
We delivered 6.2 million packages over the last year, and we look forward to delivering millions of more smiles for our customers.
They should just call it Prime Days.
You're right. You're definitely right. You're not wrong.
Officials say Prime Day accounts for about 1% to 2% of the company's annual sales.
Did you get anything?
I did. I did.
Chris explained to me during the break what he got. It's complex.
It's a little outlet that turns something else on when you turn what's plugged into it on. So I do woodworking, and my table saw is hooked up to a shop vac to take care of the sawdust. So this is going to allow the shop vac to turn on when I turn my table saw on.
I was going to say, don't ask him to explain it, but...
Sit down, get comfortable. Let me talk to you about woodworking.
Let me take you on a trip to my woodworking studio.
All right. Enough of that.
6:21 now. Coming up in our next half hour, the row reversal and digital privacy, how to keep companies from knowing too much.
We'll be right back.
This portion of News 3 Now is brought to you by Shopko Optical.
What can Sono Bello do for you? How about a new shape?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
New confidence.
I can see a huge difference. Look at this.
New you.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
With Sono Bello, you can remove stubborn body fat permanently in just one visit. Don't wait a moment longer to reveal the new you.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation with Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and find out how you can get $250 off. Sono Bello uses Tri-Sculpt micro-laser liposuction to remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently for incredible transformations in just one visit.
I have one big regret. I didn't go sooner.
Call 1-888-622-8360 or go to sonobello.com.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
Right now, you can join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. That's an easy path to a fresh frame of mind. It's why you don't see a stationary bike, you see an avenue to more energy. And it's why you don't just see a treadmill, you see a fast lane to more confidence. So while you see tons of equipment in the judgment-free zone, you'll also see endless ways to get glowing and feel fit-tacular.
It's this place, I tell you.
Join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends Wednesday, July 20th.
Hi, this is Lisa from 4Imprint. Yes. I'd like 50 welcome wows, 300 customer I love it, and 200 team member oh yes. Certainly. You know we got some brand new woohoo
moves. Dial up the wow factor with promotional products from 4imprint. We specialize in awesome items that are certain to awe and guaranteed to deliver some ooh yes. From apparel, backpacks, drinkware to high-tech items.
Wow.
I love it. Woohoo! Go to 4imprint.com and find some wow now. 4imprint, for certain.
Shop Macy's Black Friday and July specials now, like up to 70% off fine jewelry, up to 40% off essentials for him, and get up to 60% off Martha Stewart Collection cookware and more. Plus, download the app for even more deals at Macy's.
My name's Caleb. What's yours? I'm Chris. Did you just move here? Yeah.
We always ask you to share your morning with us. KCG bringing us a little bit of nature with a pair of fawns.
Very nice photo. Isn't it?
It's taking Chris's breath away. It's a good. This happens a lot with Chris and nature.
I love animals.
Hey, KCG, we appreciate it. Make sure to use the hashtag MyNews3Morning when you post your pictures so we can find and share our favorites.
Big news in Wisconsin that's trending this morning. The Wisconsin State Fair revealing some new foods for the upcoming fair, including kind of an odd combination.
We want to know if you would eat this. It's a gummy bear brat. Simple as that. Basically a regular brat with some sweet and sticky gummy bears piled on top. It also has mustard. If you're interested in checking it out, the State Fair takes place from August 4th to the 14th. I would do this.
I don't know if I could turn down a brat.
Sweet and salty, baby.
So I don't know if you all remember, this was a while ago, but we had candy corn brats here on the morning show.
Yeah, we did.
They were incredibly good.
It's the sweet and salty.
So that is why I would try it.
I'm getting pumped.
For it. There's some other really interesting combinations of fair foods that they're rolling out this year. I encourage everybody to go check it out. There are some bugs and some ice cream. I don't want to get too graphic, but
they've also deep fried and old-fashioned in the past. I've never tried it, so I can't.
Deep fried a drink?
I think it's like a deep. I don't know. I haven't tried it, but it's a deep fried thing. The State Fair just takes all the foods, throws it in the fryer, and hands it off. Sells it for $10.
Well,
accurate.
No fryers here today. The weather's going to be quite nice, actually. Low humidity and look for temperatures warming up to 78 for your high.
All right, stick around, folks. More on the flex lane opening up right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
iMart Express owns selection, price, and speed. Need single vision? Get 2 pairs for just $38.71. Progressives 2 for $76.92. Nobody beats us, guaranteed. iMart Express. Right glasses, right price, right now.
Cool your kids and yourself when you sleep under a quality ceiling fan from Madison Lighting. Quiet, powerful, reliable. Your new fans will run for a fraction of the cost of air conditioning. All fans are on sale till July 25th. Madison Lighting on Watts Road.
Sure feels good when you get it right. And with the #1 power toothbrush brand recommended by dental professionals, Philips Sonicare makes it easy for you to always get brushing right. Philips.
Before treating your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, you're not the only one with questions about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start, with about 10 minutes of treatment once every 3 months. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you, and if a sample is available.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor and started Botox sooner. Plus, right now, you may pay $0 for Botox. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Botox.
Wisconsinites' thoughts on Biden's record gas prices.
Man, do you saw those prices? That's $5 a gallon, $5.19.
My daughter's a 24-year-old that makes a moderate living and it's killing her.
Well, gas prices affect our standard of living. You know, it's less money for a house.
It's killing the middle class.
I really believe that Ron Johnson will put America first.
I'm looking for a politician that can advocate for the people.
Ron Johnson is for the small guy, and I'm one of those guys, and he's the guy that we want to vote for.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I'm here for the challenge. Embracing the ups and downs. And enjoying every twist and turn.
eHarmony gets to know you better to match you better. eHarmony, here for real love.
How do we make your glasses the same day? It's all done in store. Our skilled techs handle your glasses from start to finish, getting them back the same day. Quality, affordable glasses made in store, only at iMart Express.
Right now, the Supreme Court's reversal of Roe v. Wade raising concerns over cybersecurity, how the two are connected, and how to protect yourself.
Also, chilling new video from Uvalde, Texas. See how long officers waited during the massacre and hear from the family on their reaction.
This is nice. That's one of the things you'll be saying headed out the door this morning. We've got your full first storm forecast coming up.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Leah Lynchine.
We'll get to that new flex lane opening up in just a moment. First, though, 18 days after the Supreme Court overruled Roe versus Wade, those affected by the decision have continued to push lawmakers in Washington to codify abortion laws.
Lupus, arthritis, cancer, medications that we use frequently to control those conditions are being denied to patients because they might also contribute to miscarriage or can be used for abortion and other indications.
The Senate committee hearing came just days after President Biden signed an executive order seeking to firm up some abortion protections.
In that executive order, the president pushed to protect digital privacy when it comes to reproductive care. But a Madison-based data expert says it's easier said than done.
Health apps on mobile, such as period tracking apps for obvious reasons, have come up, but also fitness trackers. Like anything that could release or, make apparent someone's pregnancy status.
She says the reversal of Roe v. Wade opened up more cracks for sensitive information to fall through. One of the best ways to protect yourself from unwanted eyes on your data is to simply turn your phone off.
When you're not using it, put it in airplane mode or just turn it off so that it can't do something like betray your location when you really wish that it wouldn't.
You should also move away from search engines like Google and toward those that work to preserve privacy like DuckDuckGo. You can learn more about data privacy by booking UW's Badger Talks program.
Doctors also say the court's decision is changing men's health. Urologists at UW Health have seen about 30 vasectomies a week in the past month. That is double what they saw during the same stretch last year. A doctor we talked with stressed the procedure doesn't require a heavy anesthetic, with most of the discomfort coming from the Novocaine shot. And patients are typically walking out in about 20 minutes.
We've certainly seen about a 75 to 100% increase in comparison to the same time a year ago. It's almost everybody's first time to have something like this done. And so anxiety is probably worse than anything else. Everything's sort of numb and people are just sort of sitting there sort of expecting things to be worse.
The doctor says you can actually reverse a vasectomy within 3 to 5 years, but the longer a patient waits, the less likely it can successfully be reversed.
A former Marquette County Sheriff's deputy accused of soliciting sex from a minor is pleading not guilty. Travis Biddleman is charged with using a computer to facilitate a child sex crime. In court yesterday, his bond was modified. He's now allowed to use any device necessary to review discovery related to the case if legal counsel is present. And in Darlington, a judge sentencing Josiah Creasy to 20 years in prison for producing child pornography. The Justice Department said Creasy sexually assaulted 2 girls, starting when the girls were 9 and 10 years old. Creasy took pictures and videos of the assaults. He also used a hidden bathroom camera to capture nude images. He'll face a lifetime of supervised release after his 20 years behind bars.
All right, it is 6:33 now. Chris Reese is here to help get you out the door. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, good morning. Temperatures are comfortable. We're going to see abundant sunshine today, so make sure you have those sunglasses as you begin to head out the door. Sunscreen might be valuable for you, too, but no umbrella, no jacket. We don't need that at all. The traffic volume does continue to increase this morning. This is John Nolan at I-39, or the Beltline at I-3990. As you begin to work your way further to the west. So this is coming from the interstate and farther into town. But again, no weather impacts are expected for your commute today. Those sunglasses, though, will be needed, especially if you're headed east this morning or west later on this afternoon. We had a weak cold front come through. That's continuing to push to the south. That actually did touch off a couple of showers last night. Most of them are over Michigan now. The Badger State as a whole, including right here in southern Wisconsin at this point, it is all dry. Our temperature is comfortable, too. 62 is where we do stand in the world of temperature. Winds out of the north and northwest at 3 miles per hour. We'll continue to drop our dew points into the afternoon, and temperatures will stay comfortable. 58 is where we stand in the Dells. Meanwhile, 64 for our friends in Janesville, where they're just a smidge warmer as that cold front arrived a little bit later for them. 73 by the time we get you towards 10 o'clock. We'll top out around 78 later on this afternoon, keeping that sunshine around, and then we'll begin to cool down into the mid-50s for your overnight lows. Tomorrow, it's more sun. We're warming up to 81, and then we'll start to see at least perhaps a chance of some showers arriving in southwest Wisconsin as we move into your Friday morning. That's the next rain chance that I'm paying attention to. This could also become widespread showers of thunderstorms into parts of your Saturday, maybe even lingering into Sunday. So we're really going to watch that window from Thursday night through Sunday for chances to see some showers and thunderstorms. I'll tell you, though, there are signs in the model data that that ridge of heat might actually break down a bit as we move towards next week. So I know I've been talking about a heat wave, but perhaps that forecast could be changing too. I haven't made too many adjustments just yet, but should that change, of course, you're going to hear about it right here on News 3 Now.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. It's a big day for Madison drivers. The Beltline's new flex lanes will open up this morning.
Our McKenna Alexander is there all morning long, making sure your commute starts out smoothly. Hi, McKenna.
Yeah, hi, you guys. And that commute is going smoothly. Rush hour is starting to get underway here, but still traffic's not too bad, which is why those flex lanes are closed right now. So you can see that red X. That means you cannot be entering that flex lane. If it's yellow, it means you need to exit it because that's going to be closing soon. And if it's green, it means that you are all good to go and enter it. So this will be helping improve traffic conditions, hopefully across the Beltline moving forward. We're going to be tracking here all morning, giving you updates on the commute, if those flex lanes open, and anything else you're going to need to know as you head out the door this morning.
All right, McKenna Alexander, thank you very much. 6:36 now. Local media in Texas has released surveillance video that shows law enforcement in Uvalde waiting more than an hour to take action after a gunman entered an elementary school, killing 19 children and 2 teachers. Police officers wearing body armor are seen waiting in the hallway during the massacre. The video does not show the violence and has been edited to remove the sounds of children screaming, but still, we want to warn you, the footage may still be very disturbing to watch.
Leaked surveillance video of the Robb Elementary mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas, is bringing more anguish and renewed questions about the police response.
Whoever leaked that video, I pray that you never, never have to deal with what all the parents, the grandparents, the siblings, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins are dealing with.
The video obtained by the Austin American-Statesman shows the gunman armed with an AR-15 style weapon entering the school, walks down a hallway. As a young boy appears around the corner, the gunman opens fire into a classroom for some 2.5 minutes. Police officers enter the building moments later and approach the classroom, but they don't enter and move back when more gunfire is heard. More than an hour after the gunman entered the school, officers finally break into the classroom and kill the 18-year-old gunman. Victims' families were supposed to see the video before it was released publicly. Uvalde City Council members say the gunman's movements and gunfire were not going to be included.
They didn't need to see the gunman coming in and hear the gunshots. They don't need to relive that.
Residents at last night's Uvalde Council meeting say the video, while difficult to watch, brings some much-needed transparency.
You can't dispute what's on video.
And at that point, then you can go after the people that dropped the ball.
Investigators are preparing a report detailing the police response, with preliminary findings expected Sunday. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News.
In a statement, Texas Department of Public Safety Director Steve McCross said the video provides horrifying evidence that the law enforcement response was a failure. The Uvalde City Council, meantime, accepted the resignation of Councilman Pete Arredondo yesterday. Arredondo, the embattled Uvalde School District police chief, stepped down via letter saying that he was doing so to minimize further distractions.
More local news now. Getting kids interested in flying while they're young. That's what an aviation camp at the Dane County Regional Airport is all about this week. The camp starts with kids hearing from pilots and experts about all aspects of the aviation world. The camp is full of the sights and sounds of flying, getting to make calls over the intercom, even a trip inside the pilot's cockpit.
What we're doing is we're saying aviation is fun, we can all do it, and we want to make it as easy as possible for them to see what is out there for them in this particular realm.
The camp is free. It provides food throughout the day, too, even transportation for the kids who need it. Really neat event there.
A bizarre sighting in Kenosha, creating a big stir this week.
Our dispatchers gave the call out, respond to an alligator in the roadway at 22nd Avenue and 24th Street, and you could hear the chuckle in the voice from the dispatchers.
You heard the lieutenant right, and here's some proof. They found another alligator. Ooh. This is the second one in 2 weeks. Police determined there's nothing illegal about keeping an alligator and returned it to the owner. But get this, the alligator escaped from someone's backyard where it was spending the day in the kiddie pool.
Could you imagine the child who came upon that fella?
Oh, my goodness. I don't even know what to say.
Are they even friendly?
If I found my neighbor with an alligator in the backyard,
your girls would be over there petting it.
We might have a discussion about that.
Look at this lizard, Dad. 6:40. It is the first day the flex lanes come into play on your Beltline Drive. Here's a live look. We're keeping an eye on your commute and how smoothly day one goes with live reports all morning long.
And Governor Evers is on the campaign trail. The key issue he's touting to win your vote this November.
Also ahead, we're hanging out with the Rock County Historical Society in the 608 this morning, talking about Outrageous Wednesdays and what you're going to see here tonight and other Wednesdays this summer when we come back.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Raising healthy children takes a village, and kids thrive when their village is healthy too.
SSM Health and News 3 Now are helping you unlock a healthier world with our Time for Kids Keys to Health campaign. We'll show you how sustainable choices create healthier lifestyles, explore the impacts of food security on families,
and share ways we can help build a healthy community together. So join us on air, online, and in your village.
And take time for kids.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
Is this the new phone?
Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. Big screen, big storage. I cannot remember the last time I had so many different options.
At US Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone from any brand free. Are you actually texting them?
I don't know. I just thought I would just...
US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Make your home's entryway a welcoming space with help from Menards. Get everything you need to add safety and security to your home. Get peace of mind and energy savings throughout the night with Heat Zenith motion-activated lights. Right now, they're all 11% off. Personalize your home with a door built just for you. Mastercraft Doors has the fastest delivery, so you get your door in approximately 7 days. Get 11% off all Mastercraft doors at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
My sister was the most loving, just free soul.
But a year ago, a senseless car crash took her life. Now her family's honoring her memory by doing good for others. Charlotte Deleste shares Ashley's story Thursday on News 3 Now at 6. Concerts on the Square are back each Wednesday night through August 3rd. Enjoy a performance by the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra with family and friends at this totally free event starting at 7 p.m. Learn more at WCLconcerts.org. You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
In the 608 today, we have a preview of an evening of live music, tasty food, and beautiful works of art.
Oh yeah, Josh Breider live in Janesville this morning with more on Outrageous Wednesdays. Sounds like a party, Josh.
Hey, it is a party, yeah, starting tonight, or not starting tonight, but happening tonight and all throughout the summer on Wednesdays here at the Rock County Historical Society. It's a great opportunity for you to get out and help support local and beyond. And one of that is actually the Heart Art campaign, which has been a part of Janesville here for the last couple of years. And right now they've got a cool Stand With Ukraine initiative. I'm going to bring in the co-chair right now of Heart Art. We've got, Era Lassie here this morning with us, and then Carol acting as Vanna right now. Yes, so talk a little bit about what folks can see here tonight at Outrageous Wednesdays. You guys are proud to be a part of this.
Yes, we're auctioning off this oil painting that was done by Georgine Pomplin, who was participating with us in a rap art show that we had, and she donated this to us so that we could have it part of our silent auction and give it to Ukraine for the World Central Kitchen. So we started our silent auction a couple of weeks ago. We're going to run it till August 8th. You can come into the RCHS gift shop and put a bid on it, and hopefully you'll get it. And those funds then will go to our fundraiser, which is going to be matched by an anonymous donor. So whatever we raise, then we'll be able to match that, double that, so that's wonderful. So we're up to about $4,000 right now with the matching, so we keep going. So we'll keep going as the next couple of weeks continue. And we'll have these small hearts available, and some of the big hearts that were also out in the city for the last 2 years that were originally done for the frontline workers and essential workers throughout the city. Started with Tim Maas asking us to participate with them as Janesville Art League members.
And this has been a cool transformation to see where this all started a couple of years ago with the start of the pandemic into where it is right now, Standing With Ukraine. Right. You know, how can folks get involved here tonight, and why is this so, crucial for here in our community and beyond?
It's really brought the community together, and it continues to do that, and it started that way with this phone call from Tim. And so it's really important that you show your support for the community, but for the people in Ukraine, and it's one way of providing food and that much needed resource in terms of reaching out.
Wonderful.
And I think people have reached out. I mean, that's what we've gathered from the whole experience, is reaching out. So they can come tonight, they can come the next Wednesday or the following Wednesday, they can come to the Tallman House Art Fair or the Lincoln Tallman Art Fair on the August 6th and 7th and bid on this or any of the hearts that we have that are around the gift shop.
So plenty of opportunities.
If they're still available, yes.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much, Era, Carol, Vanna White here this morning.
One thing, can I have one thing?
Yes, you bet.
You can make a general donation if you'd like for this whole process to the Rock County Historical Society, and their address is 426 North Jackson Street, Janesville. And I think the zip is 53545? No? 53548. So that'd be great. We'll be glad to take it.
You bet, you bet. I'll get all this up on channel3000.com as well, ladies. Thank you so much again. 5 to 8 o'clock here tonight at the Rock County Historical Society, guys. Outrageous Wednesday is going through the end of August, so a lot of opportunities and different theme nights going on here as well. A great way to support our local community and beyond.
Sounds like a fun event down in Rock County.
Sure does. Josh Breider live in Janesville this morning. Thanks, Josh. And don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.
All right, 6:47. Chris Reese here now with your certified most accurate First Warn weather. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, we're talking about rain chances, particularly as we move towards the weekend. I'm watching Thursday night through Sunday. That is when we're watching the possibility that rain chances could be on the increase. That being said, I want to show you one of the models as we start to look ahead the next couple of days. This is now Friday morning. The model's really highlighting southern and western Wisconsin for a storm system diving by out of the north and west on Friday morning, perhaps though into Saturday. Especially into the afternoon and evening, we could see an additional chance for some widespread thunderstorms across parts of Wisconsin, and some of those could linger into your Sunday. So we will, of course, keep a close eye on this. Still drier next week, but the pattern could shift that dome of heat a little bit farther to our south and west. If this is the case, we end up seeing more chances for some rain and thunderstorms throughout parts of next week as well. Something to keep an eye on. I also do think the model is way overdone, but once again, we could start to see beneficial rainfall in the places that still need it. Our drought monitor went the other way. Moderate drought has returned to southern Wisconsin. I doubt we see 3 to 5 inches of rain throughout the next week, but still, we could see rain in places where we need it.
All right, Chris Reese giving us the first warn. Thank you, sir. Governor Evers is on the campaign trail this summer, highlighting the gains the state has made in broadband internet for families under his rule. The governor traveled to the town of Cross yesterday in the Cooley region to meet with people benefiting from a new broadband expansion grant. Governor Evers says having these services in rural areas is important for the state's education system. It also helps keep residents connected to essential services.
If we want to make sure that our kids, after they graduate from high school or college, want to come back and live here, you got to have broadband. In order to have any kind of economic development in an area of the state, you have to have broadband.
230 rural residents now have internet access thanks to that $2 million grant for the town of Cross. Just about 6:50 now. Coming up in the morning sprint, Concerts on the Square returns. What tonight's performance will feature.
First, if you have a little kiddo turning 3 soon, let us know so we can show their picture on TV. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Experience does count. When you're shopping for new furniture, a mattress set, or flooring, come to the experts at McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo. Our experienced staff is well-trained in home decorating and will answer all your questions so you can buy with confidence. You'll find big city selection and an enjoyable shopping experience. And remember, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Come see the difference experience can make at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
Outlaw. That's what can happen because of the Supreme Court, and Ron Johnson's with them. The Supreme Court's decision ended abortion services in Wisconsin, and Ron Johnson supported the decision, making it illegal in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. Doctors can be prosecuted. A woman's right to choose, criminalized. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Ron Johnson's not for us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Fishing helps ease my mind. Kind of like having Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Whoa! Minions are biting today.
Minions, The Rise of Gru, only in theaters.
Hey! It's Wow Wednesdays at Hy-Vee. This Wednesday, Hy-Vee bacon, only $2.99. Sara Lee classic wheat bread, only 99 cents. Hy-Vee macaroni and cheese, only 19 cents. And Dole iceberg lettuce, only 66 cents each. Wednesday only. And save even more during Red, White, and Fuel. Right now, save up to $7.83 per gallon with your Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Plus Perks card. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
Oh, hey, it's me, Adrian. People choose Sono Bello because they can permanently remove your stubborn body fat in just one visit. After having 2 kids, my body changed a lot, and I struggled with my stubborn body fat. For me, as a busy mom of 2, when I discovered that Sono Bello had a mommy makeover package catered just for moms like me who don't have time to recover and need to get back in action, that's when I knew I needed to go to Sono Bello. Sono Bello removed my diet-resistant fat cells permanently in just one visit. There was minimal downtime, local anesthesia, so I was actually awake during the whole procedure. I deserved my mommy makeover, and you do too.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-952-0466 or go to sonobello.com.
Call for action only on News 3 Now.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
We start with McKenna Alexander live with a look at the new Beltline flex lanes, making your morning commute a little easier.
Yeah, a reminder, you can only drive in that yellow lined lane whenever the arrow is green. So you can see right behind me, right now that X, it's yellow. Whenever it's yellow, it means that flex lane is going to be closing soon, so you need to exit. Whenever it's red, you can't enter. Whenever it's green, you can. Traffic controllers will control those signs based on traffic flow and delay.
McKenna Alexander, thank you. It is a summer Wednesday. That means the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra will perform on the Square tonight. Concerts on the Square, the third of 6 summer concerts. Tonight, the theme is Reflections of Liberty tonight. It'll feature the world premiere of Testimony of Tone, Tune, and Time by Dr. Banfield. The concert work is inspired by the writings of Frederick Douglass. The free concert starts at 7 o'clock on the Square.
In Stoughton, the Dane County Sheriff's Department celebrating the grand opening of its new precinct on Veterans Road called the Southeast Precinct. Sheriff Calvin Barrett and County Executive Joe Parisi joined by the Stoughton Chamber of Commerce yesterday. You could also take tours of the new space.
A police officer recovering this morning after a gun-related incident with a suspect. Authorities in West Milwaukee say they received a call from a man who gave his address and said that he was about to die. Officers responded, and they say the man came outside and pointed a gun at one of the officers. That officer then fired their weapon. He missed the suspect, but a fragment from the bullet struck a different officer.
Police in Sauk County say they've arrested a man for his 8th alleged OWI. The sheriff's office says they conducted a traffic stop just after midnight Tuesday between Baraboo and Lake Delton. A canine helped deputies discover methamphetamine inside the vehicle. The 57-year-old driver also failed a field sobriety test.
A couple in the Green Bay area in jail accused of killing their 1-year-old son through a drug overdose. 23-year-old Derek Young and 22-year-old Tiana Putzlacher are charged in the case. The child died in May while napping. The medical examiner's report showed fentanyl in the child's system likely killed the boy. Both Young and Putzlacher face child neglect felonies and decades in prison if convicted.
Family members of those killed in the Uvalde, Texas school shooting are in Washington, D.C. today. They're attending a rally calling on stricter gun control legislation and an assault weapons ban. This, as new video is released, the disturbing surveillance footage of police in action as the gunman committed his rampage. Investigators were planning on showing the families first this weekend before making that video public.
Temperatures are into the mid-60s, headed out the door. It is 66 for Janesville, Madison, and Monroe this morning. A little bit cooler towards the north. Baraboo and the Dells, you were just at 60. But we're going to warm things up from the low 60s this morning into the upper 70s later on this afternoon. Doppler track stays quiet the whole time. So plan your day with the anticipation of a whole lot of sunshine. That could begin to change for us, though, by the weekend. As early as late Thursday night, shower chances begin to move in. They will ramp up Friday and Saturday and could linger into parts of your Sunday.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
We'll have updates on the flex lane opening up, coming up in about a half an hour.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you back here in right around half an hour. Have a good one.